This year's special appeal joins a very proud tradition at the Waldorf School of Lexington when we as a community come together to fund major enhancements to our historic school building, our campus, and our educational programs. Past appeals have funded a new roof for the Adams Building, new wooden desks and chairs in grades 1 through 8, renovations and improvements to the school's stage and auditorium, new classroom chalkboards, and new bathrooms on the ground floor of the Adams Building. With your generous support, these high-value projects strengthen the school each year in tangible and meaningful ways. One of the things that distinguishes our program at the Waldorf School is its emphasis on creative, self-directed free play, both inside and outside the classroom. Through the age of 7, children undergo tremendous physical and neurological development. Play and physical activity are essential to fostering this growth in healthy ways. This year, we're delighted to announce major renovations to the nursery playground and the first grade and kindergarten playground, funded by this year's special appeal. After a thorough research phase, the school has selected a natural playground design and build company. The designers met with all of the early childhood teachers and other faculty members to gain a deeper understanding of the ideals of Waldorf education and the important role of outdoor play in supporting our pedagogical goals.
Children are fully connected to nature. They don't feel the separation in the same way that adults do. Their world is simple, and being connected to nature, to be cliche, is natural to them.
What's wonderful about children being able to be outside is the space and the freedom that they can experience there.
Nowadays, when things are so overstimulating in the world and people are receiving more information in a day than they used to receive in a lifetime in terms of sensory input, it's really important to go out in nature and get a break.
They have a feeling sense for the animals, for the plants. They really relate to all the textures of the earth. Sand, dirt, mud, rain, they like it all. And they need to be connected to it all to really understand themselves, the difference between themselves and the rest of the world.
And not only that, but they have all 12 senses. Rudolph Center believed in the 12 senses. You don't think we just had 5, there were 12 senses. And all these things are all together being nourished in a very deep way in nature.
For a young child to be out in nature, the being in nature provides the maximum sensory development. It is through play that the young child begins to discover themselves.
I think that the fact that they could play freely and in an unstructured way is actually crucial for the development of who they're going to become.
Playing outside is really important for children because it helps them develop capacities that are going to serve them throughout their life. It helps them develop creativity and problem solving. It helps cultivate their imagination.
So what their hands and bodies perform, their mind is informed by it. And so for the first probably 8 to 10 years of a child's life, they're just absorbing the world. So the natural world, if that is their teacher, they're learning principles that are essential to understanding physics, chemistry, community, interrelated survival, just all the connected thinking that you need for advanced ideas.
So really it's coming from hands to heart to head is the developmental sequence. And so from a certain point of view, looking at the playground project is really about starting with this healthy physical body, healthy movements in nature, the discovery through movement and through encounter and through the senses.
It is crucial that in those first years they get this possibility to experience this outdoor world. If they miss those first steps when they are little, then all that comes back later cannot be processed the same way.
So if we want to be honest with the young child about the nature of life in this world, then we need to expose them to all of the elements, of course with the right gear.
An outdoor playground open the doors to develop the real human being that they are.
We're working with a group of people that are very keen on creating natural play spaces that are much more like the forest and the natural outdoors, using natural materials like wood and stone and mimicking things that really, or making it right out of the things that really are honest to children about the nature of reality.
The fact that he makes everything so close to real nature, what they would find in the middle of the woods, makes such a difference.
You can see as soon as you open the doors for recess time, the children, like something just lights up inside them, because that big sky, the wide open space, that feeling of freedom, there's a joy that comes into children who've had an opportunity to be outside.
So I'm very grateful that the Waldorf School community is pioneering this in the Boston area and supporting making a beautiful place for the next generation.
The playground design will meet several criteria. They will support self-directed, creative free play, foster children's healthy physical development and self-confidence, and also incorporate and echo elements from the natural world. The playground designs will integrate wonderful new elements that our current playgrounds lack, including opportunities for children to crawl under, climb over, and hang from the structures, just to name a few. We will also improve the plantings and natural setting of the playgrounds. Please give generously to this year's special appeal. Your financial support tonight will provide a much-needed enhancement to our early childhood program and will help attract new families and young children to our school. Remember, it's for the children, so raise your paddles high.